morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Kyle's Daily Bad Words of Wisdom. I've got some interesting and insightfully WTF type of facts here. If y'all are interested, let's get on in. Let's get down. Dive in. Here, checking this right off the bat. There's a town in Australia where the entire town, of a population of 200 plus, live underground in an abandoned mine. Residents have electricity and plumbing and have been known to actually find vast amounts of opals when renovating. That'd be cool. Honey, stop poking around. We just swept up, you know. They got like a nice tile floor and everything. Looks pretty kosher in there. But I think I'd fiddle with stuff and make a mess. Prairie dogs live in towns because there tends to be so much. They give it a... That's the word. The biggest one ever found was 65,000 square kilometers. I don't really know what a kilometer, how much that is. And it had 400 million inhabitants. God, that's a lot. Really? I thought it was been like super massive. They must have really had to cover an area to, get bigger numbers. You got to cover more area. Check this out. Fucking sheer determination. Fucking get it done. Jesus fucking Christ, guy. A Japanese gymnast, Shun Fumato, once broke his knee in the Olympics in 1976, but didn't tell anyone and performed miraculously despite his injury, winning his team the gold medal. That's awesome. Well, it cost a lot to get on Apollo 13, the moon, Apollo 11, but we did not spend very much on the flag. That came from Sears, down the street. And we only paid $5.50 for it. So that's encouraging. Alright, this is ridiculous and funny. Pineapples were much of a statute symbol, like the high class in the 18th century England, that you could rent one for an evening to take it to a party. Oh, I'm just taking my pumpkin and my pineapple out. How is that? That's funny. You carry it around. We're going to come back to this in just a second. Alright, talk about a beefy electric car, dude. Check this out. The Tesla Model S scored 5 out of 5 stars in the National Highway Safety Administration, the highest in history of an automobile. It even broke the machine that was intended to crash it during the rollover test. That's pretty good, too. I mean, if you look at that pretty close, you can see the hood is completely crashed in, but it's like the bumper is just barely even nicked. It doesn't even look like it went into the coolant part. Maybe that'd be a cool car to get. Alright. For those who have trouble sleeping, I feel this sometimes too, and maybe it is, we're just a little bit too overstimulated with all these electronics. Not to jinx myself, but researchers say that if you're having trouble sleeping, you should go camping for 1 week without any electronics. Leave your phone, leave your tablet. Me, when I go camping, I bring a solar panel and a radio that's blasting the entire time. So maybe that's why I can't sleep even when I go camping. It resets your biological clock and synchronizes your hormones with the sunrise and sunset. So that's good. All right. Americans are not that quick at running. There are 17 American men in history who have ran under a 2.10 in a marathon. So I think that's a 2.10 mile. In contrast, there were 32 Kenya men who did it in just October of 2011. So like that whole group of gentlemen there. But throughout American history, we've only had a small handful. Okay, check this out. Architecture, man, this is cool. Way cool looking. This is the German Parliament building. And it has a glass dome over it so people can walk over it. This is to remind that politics, the government shouldn't be transparent, and people should always be above it. So, check that out. But I did go check out some extra pictures about this. I thought that was kind of interesting looking. We'll just kind of scroll through these real fast here. It's the front of the building, kind of the old architectural building, and then they come in with this new structure they built. It's pretty cool looking. This would be kind of a bucket list thing, I think. It'd be kind of cool to see. And down beneath there, underneath where the people are walking, is the Parliament. So that's where court takes place. You can walk the stairs and go up above that, all the way up, and then that cyclone-looking dome that comes down brings natural light down into the Parliament. See, there, shown from above. It's pretty awesome, all these mirrors. You can't see from inside of the thing inside there, but you see it coming down into a cone down at the very bottom. It's pretty awesome. A scary, disturbing thing if you're around it. Lots of glass. You wouldn't want to be anywhere near that in an earthquake. Okay. And I think that's it. Well, I got a couple more pictures. It's kind of cool looking. I hope you all can see this for the devotion of pictures. There you go, people. Take her easy. Rock your Thursday. Get her done. See y'all next time. Peace.